I think that you can't make the argument that your man is such a man and your man is so wonderful and your man is so amazing and your man does so right by you because he buys you chains, because he buys you cars, because he buys you purses. But when shit hits the fan, your man leaves you out in the cold to deal with it all by yourself. Not to get too deep into heteronormative gender roles, but if we're going to talk about them, right, since we're always talking about them, I would argue that the number one defining factor of a man is that he is a protector, right? And a man who loves you protects you. And the men that you guys are in love with, the men who you're with, put you in harm's way all the time. They make choices that put you in harm's way and they don't care that you will be the person to suffer the consequences of the fallout of their actions. I'll give you some examples. Let's go down the list. Cardi B and Offset. Offset knew that cheating on Cardi B very publicly would damage her reputation. It would make it so that every single time someone argued with her, they would bring it up. They would throw it in her face. He didn't give a fuck. He still cheated on her as sloppily as possible. The cheating was one thing. How sloppy he was about it was an entirely other thing that purposely was meant to put her in harm's way. To make it so that anybody who didn't fuck with her would always have one locked in chamber. You know what I'm saying? Like when they ran out of stuff to say, they could be like, well, that's why your man cheats on you all the time. Keke Palmer, her baby daddy, sorry to bring it up again, girl, but when that whole shit with Usher first went down and he came to the internet and he put out those tweets being like, who would let their baby mama do that or whatever it was, or a woman shouldn't be doing that, I forgot what it was. And I immediately said, he's not shit, because he knew exactly what he was opening her up to. He knew exactly how nasty the internet gets, specifically how nasty the men on Twitter get, and he still opened her up to that kind of ridicule because his pride was hurt. You are a man, your number one job is to protect her, and instead you put her in harm's way because your pride was hurt and you wanted to teach her a lesson. Offset put Cardi in harm's way because his pride was hurt and he wanted to humble her. Should I keep going? Yeah, let's keep going. Fuck it. The girl from Flyana, her and her husband making that mess with his Instagram and her having to take the flack of it, right? Her having to deal with all the backlash of everyone accusing her and her friends of being Zionists, right? And then her having to come on the internet and make public statements about it while her husband sat somewhere in the corner quiet, minding his business. He made a mistake and then you dealt with the consequences of his mistake publicly by yourself. His job was to protect you, and instead he threw you out to the wolves and he minded his fucking business. Latto and the 21 thing, right? Like, so much about Latto's credibility and so much about this conversation surrounding Latto could be cleared up if 21 Savage just went on an interview and said, hey, her and I are together. We've been together for X amount of time. I am not married. This is not my side chick. This is the woman who I'm with. I love her. We have a child together. We are very happy to be raising this child together. We are in a good place. Since she rides for me, I ride for her. Instead, what are we seeing? We're seeing Latto 1 month postpartum doing interviews on a press run right now, making excuses for him. Sitting up here arguing, being like, I don't care what people on the internet say because they're just jealous of the kind of relationship that I have. While your man has been silent. Like, you're getting dragged on the internet every single day because of choices that man made, and there he is silent, doesn't have a single word to say in your defense. But he's amazing because he buys you a purse. The men that you're in love with, in fact, do not love you because they don't protect you. If anything, it's supposed to be you and him against the world. And when the world comes knocking on your door, he uses you as a shield. Here you are fighting the entire world in his defense, and he can't even clear his throat on your behalf. Baby.